Alright YouTube, welcome back. This is Garrett from Garrett's Tech Lab, back with another video. Today we are here to talk about a device that I absolutely love, and they are Alienware laptops. And we're getting ready to open one now. This is the Alienware M15 R4. Now, I have an R2, it's right back here. I have an M15 R2 right here, and it's been an absolute great laptop. I use two laptops. I have a Windows laptop and I have a MacBook. I use the MacBook primarily for photography and for video editing, and then I use the Windows laptop for everything else, gaming and things like that, taking the games on the road, things like that. Alright. Alright, so let's go real quickly over the specs for this thing. This is the Alienware M15 R4. It's got the OLED screen. I know that it's 60 hertz, but I just would rather have the deep colors, the DCI P3 color gamut, 100% of that. I don't really care about the Tobii eye tracking. I don't really use that. I really wish they would have had Windows Hello, but that's for another story. It's an i7 versus an i9. I had the i9 in this one, and I battled thermal issues all the time, so I thought this time I'd go with an i7. I'm going to do a pretty deep dive comparison between the two, and I'll kind of go over why I decided to go with an i7 in that particular video. It's got a 1 terabyte SSD, so make sure you stay tuned. We'll be adding a 2 terabyte Cerebent drive to this guy right here, so you'll know how to do that. 32 gigabytes worth of memory. That's a big one. This one only supported 16, and that just burned me up. Oddly, this one came with per key RGB lighting. This one, it was a $30 option. I opted for that. What else? For some reason, I couldn't get Windows Pro on this, and I don't know why that is. So I ended up with Windows Home. I'll probably upgrade it to Pro. We'll see about that. This one also has the 3080 RTX video card, which I'm most excited to see how that performs. An 8 gigabyte DDR6 and Bluetooth 5.1. This one had the 2070. I opted for the faster CPU and the middle of the pack video card. This one I opted for the slower CPU, slightly slower CPU. This one is 5.0, maxed at 5.0, 5 gigahertz. This one is at 5.3. Both of these are 8-core, 16 megabytes of cache, which is one of the big reasons why I went with this one, the i7 over the i9. When I bought this one, the i7 was a 6-core CPU, so there's no difference in cores from the current gen i9 to i7, no difference in level 1 cache. It was kind of hard to pay $400 for 0.3 gigahertz, but that's just me. Anyway, let's get this guy opened up. Now, one of the things about Alienware, if you haven't gotten an Alienware, they ship everything in essentially a piece of paper, and the case that's under what's inside of here is exactly the same as you would get from Best Buy, but there is no really big shipping box that these come in, so that's a little different. And I usually, I resell everything. So this one will be going up for sale here pretty shortly on eBay. So that's why I try to keep this in good shape so everybody has that new Alienware feel. So here it is. 15-inch Alienware Command Center killer Wi-Fi card. It's got the voltage regulator, Cryotech is the cooling, Alienware RGB for the keyboard, and it supports the graphics amplifier. Now, this particular laptop also has the per key RGB lighting, and I'm trying to think, was that an upgrade or not? I don't believe that it was. I think it just came with it. It was a $30 option on this, and I went ahead and got that. Trying to think of what else was different in terms of ordering. Oh, I know what it was. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this guy opened up. There's nothing on the other side. So the trick is you got to get the handle through the slot. All right, here it is. There's different coatings right off the bat. This is more of a rubberized coating. This one here is a little more plasticky, if you will. So let's see what's in here. We've got the 240 watt power supply, and that was different when I bought the R2. This particular laptop, you had to pay extra for the 240 watt, and I don't remember, I don't know if it's just me or this really feels awful slim. I think they're about the same size. You had to pay extra for the 240 watt power supply. Alright, what else is in the box? We've got an Alienware, about Alienware card. They started in 1996. They do high performance computers, blah 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 blah. I'll make sure I'll include a quick pic of that so you can read that if you want. And in this particular box, we've got regulatory information and an Alienware overview. Kind of shows you where the camera is, where the microphone is. Oh man, I forgot it does have a micro SSD slot. Why we couldn't get a regular one, I don't know. Thunderbolt 3 port with power delivery, so you can charge this with the Thunderbolt. You cannot do that with this one. All of the USB ports are USB 3.1 Gen 1. And I think that's it. Alright, so I will be selling this probably when the R6 comes out. So I like to keep all this information for the next owner. And let's go ahead and close this up. I'm gonna open this. This is as far back as the hinge goes. Open this up so you guys can slightly see the screen. Let's see if this guy has any juice. And there it goes. And it looks eerily the same. Here is the Tobii eye tracking. I'm not exactly sure what this particular hole is. We did not have this on the older one. The camera and the microphone array are the same. I'm seeing, looks like there's a rubber gasket around it right now that's not around this one.
Hi there, I'm Cortana, and I'm here to help.
Hi there.
A little sign in here, a touch of Wi-Fi there, and we'll have your PC ready for all you plan to do.
That's as far as we're going to take this unboxing video. Make sure you stay tuned. I have several videos coming up covering the Alienware M15 R4. One of them will be a detailed comparison between the R2 and the R4. Another one will be video gameplay. And finally, your favorite, benchmark. So what I'm going to do now is take a break from videos, get some software installed, gear up, and so make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when these videos hit. Again, this is Garrett from Garrett's Tech Lab. Peace.